run up, no slow up. I know you wanna dollar, big dollars, bitch, that's a come up. Put all on their neck, cause they cut the check. It's 11:30, bust it down all on the set. Shake some little bit, take some little bit. Shake some little bit, take some little bit. Shake some little bit, take some little bit. Shake some little bit, take some little bit.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Talk and Roll with Kaybo. Today I have my girl here, Amiah. How you doing today?
What's going on? Thank you for having me.
Of course. So what we rolling up with today?
We're rolling up with backwoods.
The woods. Smack woods. You already know what time it is.
Woods only.
Woods
I
only.
like that now.
So tell me, who is Amiah? MEECHI.
Oh, see, Amiah, you know, that's the musical artist. You know, I've been doing music a really long time. I've been investing into it a very long time. The name MEECHI came about because my government is Dimitri. So that's a nickname that everybody calls me. So I'm either Amiah or MEECHI. And if it's Dimitri, I gotta check who called me because they don't know me like that. So that's how that came about.
So where are you from?
I'm from the south side of Chicago.
South side, like the suburbs?
South side, like 82nd and Honorary.
Alright.
Yep.
What type of music would you say that Amiah creates?
I used to be like really super R&B-ish. I feel like I still am now, but it's like R&B and hip hop. I kind of explore different beats. I'm not a pop artist or nothing like that, but I would solely say R&B and hip hop is what I do mostly.
So who would you say that you create music for? Like your audience that you want to target?
I create music for the people who like the Party Next Door vibes, Drake, The Weeknd vibes, you know, Janae Eco vibes. People more like that because that's part of my inspiration of how I write the way I write, come from that. So I would say more of the crowd like that, like her, Summer Walker, like more of the relaxed crowd. I can turn up too, but I'm more for the, I can say with my music, like with guys, I have the type of music that guys will bump because it's so much bass. So that kind of separates me from the regular R&B artists because dudes really listen to my song, I think, more than women do because they just like the beat. So
that's what's up. When did you first get started with music?
I've been singing my whole life, but in high school, there was this little guy named Guru. He was a rapper. He was like a year younger than me, and he had a studio in his house. I recorded my first song there, which is still on YouTube to this day. And that's how I got serious about it. I always been singing my whole life though. It's always been something I really wanted to do. I used to write, you know what I'm saying, come up with songs on top of my head. I always did stuff like that. So I just started like really getting serious about it, like my junior year of high school. And even then, because I think I recorded 2 songs in high school. Yeah, just 2. And then after that, I started going a little crazy with it.
Got stupid. Go crazy. Alright, so tell me about the song you have out, Lil Bitch featuring Chanel.
Little bit. That came about because it's 11:30, busted down on set. I used to get off at 11:30. Mm-hmm. That was my life. Like, I didn't have no life. I was working 3 to 11:30. So that was my real, I really felt that way because I really couldn't do nothing to that time. I seen her perform, and then, you know, we linked up from there and just, you know, did the song, did the video. The video shoot was real fun. Shout out to her. She did her thing on the song. So that was my first real, for like, female collaborative joint that I had ever did, especially like with a visual and everything. So it was really fun. She's a dope person.
Tell me about how it is being a female artist in Chicago.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, honestly, especially when you're not in the in crowd. I never really been in the crowd, you know, even as like in high school and nothing like that. So it's really kind of hard because even being a female in general in the industry, people want stuff from you. You know what I'm saying? And people always want to do favors, and it's a task when you first started. But now that I kind of got the whiff of it, I'm real professional. I keep everything. I don't do all the nicknames. People love the boo, Davey, dub. I don't do all that. I'm Amiah, nothing. So I'm real professional in that aspect. But I just feel like it's a little difficult. But I still feel like it's a good thing because there's so many dope female artists from Chicago right now. They kind of like really doing their thing and really taking over everything. So it's kind of making it easier for us. You know what I'm saying? Because we kind of dominate it. So that's how I feel about that.
So how you feel the industry is towards female artists in general? You feel like it's just Chicago, or if you get out of Chicago, then things will be better?
I think the industry period against women. Like everybody thinks it's a competition. Everybody want to be like, oh, who's better? You know what I'm saying? When I feel like back in the day, used to be so many dope artists that were like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't who's better. They was all dope together. And I feel like now we live in a time where it's like, no, you gotta be better than him, or you gotta say that you're better than somebody. So I just feel like it's good because, like I said, even outside Chicago, the industry period, women are really doing their thing right now. Like I follow so many women who, you know what I'm saying, was underground and now they mainstream now, like Asian Doll. I've been up on Meg Stallion for some years now. She did a freestyle, it was real dope. So I'm just happy to see those women, you know what I'm saying, really do their thing and get out here.
Is there one person that you would love to work with in Chicago and outside of Chicago?
Yeah, I want to work with Drake. That's outside Chicago. Inside Chicago, I'm willing to work with anybody. Really, I don't really have no, you know what I'm saying, no go-to who want to or not. I'm willing to work with anybody from Chicago.
When you're creating music in the studio, you like to roll up or you prefer to not be high?
I can't do the weed when I'm rolling. I can, but I don't prefer it. It's something real dry. It dries you out. Now Rihanna, you know, she smoked weed and do her thing. So I'm trying to get to that level, but it don't work for me like that. I'd rather drink. Like I drank before. I haven't drank before performance. The drink boosted me up way more than weed will. Like weed will relax me, but it'll dry me out. So it don't really help me that much at all. For real.
Okay. What would you say is your ideal session in the studio and outside of the studio?
A drink, a dope beat. From there, it don't even matter really. I usually be there by myself most of the time. I don't really have too many people with me, for real. But that's my ideal session. A drink, a dope beat, 9 out of 10. It's something I've been thinking about doing. And then I'll just vibe out. Because I don't really write no more. For real. I'm more of a, you know, go in there. I go in there with the idea, but I like hearing it. So when I hear it, it makes it easier for me to keep going with the next verse. And after that.
Alright, so what about smoking? What you gotta roll up with?
Oh, hood. I used to roll papers. I really did. A long time ago. But I got introduced to woods. And my life changed forever. I didn't used to like woods before. I used to think they were, ooh, this is too strong. I don't want that shit. But now it's like, I can't take nothing else. So.
I definitely feel you on that. Have you ever been judged for smoking?
Have I been what?
Judged for smoking?
Yeah, with my parents. But now they on the wave, so.
You ever been caught smoking? You ever been in like a bad situation?
Yeah. I went to Toronto, crossing the border. It was a situation. They don't play that there.
Well, weed?
Yeah, it's like, it was in the car. So we had to pull over, we had to search the car. It was like a whole move. And that's about the most I ever, with the law. Big cop, yeah.
Okay. Tell me about your song you have, Too Legit.
Too Legit is from this producer in Florida. His name G4. I was out there, he made the beat. He had first made a different beat, and I didn't like that beat. So we just kept the little piano that you hear, that dun dun. And then I'm like, I wanted it a little more heavier than that. Like sauce that shit. Like it wasn't saucy enough for me. So from there, we knocked it out. I came home that same weekend and shot a video to it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Are you signed to any labels right now? Are you an independent artist?
I'm independent right now. I'm not signing nobody. I plan on it eventually, but I want to really build my fan base by myself first. You know what I'm saying? You know, people offer to help you and people say what they can do for you.
Doing a decent, very decent right now on your own. That's what's up. That's what's up. How do you feel? What advice would you give to somebody as far as like performing and then getting embarrassed or getting booed on the stage?
I've never been booed on stage before. Ever. Keep going. You're never supposed to stop. I used to dance in high school. When you mess up, you're supposed to keep going. So that's how I envision everything. Keep going. Because, I mean, I've never been booed before. That's gotta suck. Like, what are you doing on stage to being booed? Like, even trash artists, when they go on stage, we still not booing them. We listen to that shit. So what did you do to get booed? Like, people legit gotta not fuck with you or something because that's weird as hell. Because, I mean, you gotta think about how many showcases do you go and you see, like, 5 artists that's like, okay, bro, no. You still didn't boo him or nobody else boo him, so.
I fuck with it. That's some pretty good advice. Keep going, y'all. Keep going. What would you say your favorite food spots are in Chicago?
I want to try two fish. I believe when I try two fish, that's gonna be the one. Cause I like fish so much, and I ain't tried fish. You ain't never seen them, so they have like all the shit in the bag. They do like specials on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I always miss it. Yeah, it'd be like $20. You get a half pound of shrimp and crab legs, or whatever. Where? I think it's like on
like TOO fish.
No, like two. The number TWO. Like TWO fish.
You gotta put me. Okay, so it gotta be something you already ate before. Your number one food spot that you just keep going back to.
I don't really have nothing like that here, cause I cook so much. So okay. Yeah, I cook a lot.
Okay.
At home,
so you know, like Harold's, Maxwell's.
I do, but see the thing is, I just got on tomato sauce. I know it sounds weird because everybody in Chicago, you know, they tomato sauce way. When I was young, I didn't really like sauce like that. So I'm an adult now, and I'm just really tapped into it. So it's not something I'm just gonna do.
All right, tell me about the song you have on YouTube, Therapy.
Therapy is really old. Therapy, and in fact, it's like people's favorite song. I did in 2014. That's how old it is. It's people's favorite song. I even made a part 2 to it. And people really like it. I'm gonna start performing a lot more because I'm starting to like it myself. Mm-hmm. But it's a really dope song. I wish I could have found that beat now versus then. Like I've always thought about remaking it because I like the beat so much, but I can't find the beat nowhere at all. So it was like something I found on YouTube some years ago. That beat is like lost. I tried everything to find that beat, and I can never find it. So it's one of my favorite songs.
Is that why you made a part 2?
I did a part 2 because people kept asking me for a part 2. I didn't really have no aspirations to do a part 2. People mentioned it, but I was on to the new wave, so I didn't really want to tap back in or old. But I gave it to them because that's what my supporters wanted. So,
what made you want to freestyle over the beat Upset?
I like Drake. Like I love Drake.
Okay.
Like that's where I get a lot of my writing from, and it was my favorite song at the time. And I shot it at Navy Pier actually. Thought they was gonna kick us out because we had like a whole bunch of people there, and like we was drawing a lot of attention, and it was just a real dope song to me, and everybody was, you know, rocking with it. So we just like, let's go shoot it. I think we shot it like the week of my birthday last year. It was dope. It was like one of the funnest shoots I ever been at because one, I was drunk till, and everybody was drinking. We was just vibing. It was real fun.
Tell me about the EP you have on SoundCloud. Welcome to My Love House.
Welcome to My Love House. It was just like a little, you know, giving something to my supporters. I hadn't done stuff in a really long time. It was really a vibe. Like, I really liked it. I had some good features. Chloe, she did her thing. I don't know if you heard that. All of me. We did our own little IZ Brothers, our Kelly little thing, you know, with the going back and forth. So I think that was my favorite song on there. And Give Me That, I had LA on the track. So it was really a mixture of some songs I really rock with.
That's what's up. And then tell me about the EP you have out on YouTube, Under the Covers.
Under the Covers, it's just like, I think it's like 5 songs of just covers of different songs that I really liked. I think the one that people really liked was I Wanna, and the Drake cover that I did. I Wanna, I think that's my favorite song out of all the songs I ever did. It's the remix of Jamie Foxx, Freaking Me.
Alright.
So that's I think that's my favorite song I ever did. Yeah. Plus I got like a dope routine to it that I just never do, that my dancers loved. But I think that's one of my favorite songs.
How come you never did it?
I don't know. I just got so much like dope stuff just waiting. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't be rushed. Some things may come before that. It's still good songs that could be used later. You know what I'm saying? It's out already, but I could still do stuff with it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you got any upcoming events, any new projects coming out that everybody should be looking forward to?
I'm performing in Vegas in July. I got booked for New York and Canada. I'm really looking forward to the Vegas show. I've never been to Vegas, so I'm really looking forward to that. I got a few visuals coming out soon that I'm also looking forward to. I'm not really working on no project per se. I'm just working on my singles really. I'll probably drop a project in the fall. or something like that. That'll probably be like the biggest one that I've ever did. So you have to come, so it's gonna have like a little listening party and get a feel for all the new songs and everything. But I'm really looking forward to that because I got like so much dope stuff I've been working on. And like it's like when you make those songs, you be thirsty, like you want everybody to hear it. But you know that ain't how you gotta play it. So it's kind of like I just keep listening to myself in the car, and my close friends. But that's pretty much what I got going on right now.
I'm excited for it. I'm very excited. So if people want to check you out, are you on all streaming services? Where can they find you? You
can find me everywhere. Amiah, AMIAH. I'm on everything that you can think of. Whatever you pay to stream your music on, I'm on. So
dope. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to Talk and Roll. See you next week.
Know that she a baddie, ain't gotta fuck her average, cause ballin' is a habit. Seen that nigga with the